Hey everybody, welcome back. I know I've been away for a while. This year has been the single most challenging of my life so far. One with a lot of transition and loss and grief. And to be honest, at some point in our lives, we all kind of encounter those phases. It can feel like it may never end or change, and you have no idea how you're going to come out of it. Maybe you're a bit like me and you make a habit out of trying to control things as much as you can, whether it's situations or outcomes. But going through all of this, I have realized that there is beauty in just letting go. I can speak for myself where I'm yearning for ideals, and that can be through achievement or growth, but it can also be more fundamental, like happiness or love. And what I'm learning is that absolutes and ideals are more than likely not going to be achieved in the way we envision. So, how can you be more prepared to deal with the volatility and impermanence of life without becoming cynical or jaded? Well, through my own healing journey, let me share with you a concept that's helping me. This is the ancient Japanese and Zen Buddhist concept of Wabi-Sabi. Wabi-Sabi refers to the beauty of the imperfect, the impermanent, and the melancholic. It is counter to the notions of perfection and the disappointment that comes with the lack of it. Buddhist teachings suggest that life is transitory, and wisdom comes from making peace with the imperfections and cracks in life. Throughout the history of Japan, Wabi-Sabi has been implemented in arts and society, from pottery to gardening and tea. But today I want to illustrate what I think is its most interesting implementation, and that is through the practice of Kintsugi. Kintsugi is a 15th century art form in ceramics where damaged or broken pots and bowls aren't simply thrown away, but instead restored over time with meticulous care using gold lacquer. Typically, our instinctual or habitual response would be to discard or replace. What's most notable about this is that no attempt is made to conceal the cracks or damage, but instead the cracks are emphasized with gold, giving it an improved and artful look. The fractures in the piece are not the end of its lifespan, but simply another point along its journey. These fractures and improvements add more depth than simple symmetry or perfection, as we're conventionally used to in the Western world. However, all true repair would require transformation. But unless that damage is pieced together with its imperfections, it cannot truly become something even better than it once was.
In a Tokyo workshop, artist Tomomi Kamoshita teaches students how to mix and match beach glass and ceramic debris into Kintsugi mashup ornaments. Around the world, Kintsugi is having a moment right now. Why do you think this idea resonates with people? It's not just about broken dishes, she says. Life involves getting hurt, but being wounded is a chance to create something completely new, a profound life lesson for us all.
If you're struggling and maybe don't even know how you're going to make it through the day, I recommend taking what you can from this practice, because Kintsugi teaches us that in life, we can turn adversity into something that is beautiful and resilient. That in time, we can heal from our wounds, embrace our imperfections, and become stronger. No matter our difficulties, we can find a way to reframe and find meaning in life. And when things fall apart in our fragile lives, there is a path forward. There is a way to find peace with our imperfections and our lives. I'll end by saying that there may be defining things that can conventionally qualify things as beautiful, but that does not necessarily mean that that is the limit of it. There are also ways of thinking and seeing things that create beauty. It's not just a matter of what we are seeing, but how we are seeing them. I can't even begin to describe how hard I have fought to resist change and loss, but every day I'm working very hard to realize that there is beauty in embracing life as it unfolds, with all of its disappointments and its solitude and its cracks. Because when we let go of trying to control and wish things were some other way, perhaps we can truly begin to appreciate the serenity that comes with the imperfection of it all. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video if you found it helpful, and I'll see you soon.